get some lights on, folks? That's the question I'm asking. How do we get some lights on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see if this will do it. Does that bring some light to the equation? 613 Coach Burt. There's one person jumping on with me. Where are you, folks? Let's get it up. Let's get it rolling. I got something real important to say to you on flipping the switch. If you're out there watching me, good morning, Calicia. Good morning, folks. Coach Michael Burt. You know, I believe everybody needs a good coach in life. Old Coach is headed down to the airport to fly to Dallas, Texas to speak at 8%. Mr. Cody Askins and a whole host of big-time people. For sake of leaving anybody out, Charlie, I don't want to mention all the stars that are going to be there, but it's going to be a great conference. Listen, I'm in a 21 to 28 day series. This is day 2. I've got a new book coming out, Joe Giglio, called Flip the Switch, How to Activate the Prey Drive in You and Your Team. And my goal and objective is to become the #1 activator of prey drive on planet Earth. Prey drive is an instinct. It's an instinctual ability to see something with the eyes. This is my personal definition. Or in the mind, and have the ability to have the persistence and the intensity to pursue it. That's prey drive. So on October 29th of this month, I'm doing a 1-day virtual boot camp on how to activate the prey drive in you. And October 30th and 31st, I'm doing a boot camp at my lodge on how to activate the prey drive. It's called Flip the Switch. So I'm doing this 21 to 28 day series, and today's topic is how to bet on you. I'm looking at a major deal right now, and on paper, it may not make sense to people on paper. And people may ask me, like, why would you do this? And I was thinking about it this morning after I worked out at F45. And I was thinking about, why would I do it, Josh? And why I would do it is because I'm betting on me. And I have an instinct about me. That's the prey drive. And I'm betting on that even if it's balanced, if it cashes each other out, if I give something and they give me something, I'm still betting on my ability and the concept's ability to generate more money. Because everything I do comes back to some beliefs I have. I believe everybody needs a coach. I believe a good coach can change your life. I believe I'd rather have 1 billion friends versus $1 billion. Because if I had 1 billion friends, I'd make more than $1 billion. So every move I make, I'm betting on me. That's what I was telling a person yesterday. Like, bet on you. And if you got confidence and conviction in you, bet on you, your ability to produce what you need. You don't need more money, you need more people. And this is something that a lot of people can't do. That instinct inside of you is the prey drive. But what happens is when you get scared, you contract to a place of comfort. That's what people do, and they don't bet on themselves. So what they do is they play it safe. And because they play it safe, they never fully take any risk. Therefore, there's never any big hits. There's never any big wins. There's never any big payouts. There's never any big moves. And you owe it to yourself, man. Life is too short for you to play small. Right, E. White and Ryan Shive? Life's too short for you to play small. So what you got to do is you got to learn to say, man, I'm going to bet on me, and sometimes I'm going to lose. Just like as a basketball coach. Not all of my ideas make money, but the ones that do make a lot of money. And so what you have to do is kind of work this muscle. Tommy Davidson talks about this, the courage muscle. Every time you invest $1 in yourself, it gives you the courage to make a bigger decision, and a bigger decision, and a bigger decision, and a bigger decision. And eventually, it's not that much of a gamble, just to be honest with you, folks. If you're betting on you and you believe in you, it's not that much of a gamble. Now, if you don't believe in you because you don't come through for you, or you haven't come through for yourself, or you let yourself down consistently, or you making and break commitments to yourself, and you can't see something through to its conclusion, may be a risky bet. May be very risky. But if you believe in you and you have a demonstrated capacity, the reason I love the parable of the talents in the Bible is they showed a demonstrated capacity to utilize the talents they were given. Therefore, don't miss this, they were given more. People that didn't use them lost them. So you use it or you lose it. And what I'm interested in doing is parlaying these deals into bigger deals, into bigger deals, into bigger deals. Why? You say, why, Coach? Why? Why push this hard? Why go this much? Why do these things? Because it's you versus you, man. You versus your potential. And when you flip that switch, you learn to bet on you and have confidence in you because you don't let you down. Right? Now, every now and then you're going to let yourself down. I let myself down from time to time, but most of the time, I can see something through to its logical conclusion. And that is what flipping the switch is really about. It's like, man, I'm going to bet on me. And I'm going to take this deal, Amanda, and I'm going to parlay it into a bigger deal because I know me. I have a strategist that I pay, and he runs numbers for me, and I give him complex scenarios, and he runs opportunity cost and, return on my energy, and what he's doing is looking at all this possibility, and then he's coming back to me and saying, you don't need to do this deal, or you don't need to do this deal. And he told me one day, he said, man, 9 out of 10 times, the way I counsel people is on one thing, the numbers. The numbers don't work, I tell them not to do it. He said, there's only one dude that I coach, that I counsel, that I say, go on your instinct. And it's you, Coach Burt. Because you can make things work that other people can't make work. Now, you say, well, how do you do that? I believe in turning a liability into an asset. I believe almost every liability you have can be converted to an asset if used properly, if used to generate revenue, if used to make a bigger play. And sometimes it's not generate revenue immediately, it's generate relationships that lead to revenue. Go back to our thought, would we rather have $1 billion or 1 billion friends? So for those that are out there watching today, and you're having a hard time betting on you, so your prey drive is low, when it comes time to make a big move, man, you just can't make the move. You can't make a big move because you haven't come through for yourself. Good morning, Mark. And this is the deal. Small commitments made over time, chopping wood, carrying water, daily commitments that you make and keep to yourself, right, turn out to be big commitments at some point. As Covey used to say, private victories precede public victories. And so what I'm trying to do is get you to say, man, I can bet on me. And if I bet on me, I believe I'm going to be able to win. So if you're looking at a deal I'm looking at, you may look at it and go, the numbers don't work. Numbers don't look like they work. I'm looking at it going, no, they may not work to you, but I can make them work. Okay? Now, I can't tell you how many analytical people I have seen fail because they get stuck in strategy, they get stuck in analysis, they get stuck in the downside, they get stuck in, right? They get stuck on something, Chris, and they just can't see the possibility. So they always play limited, in my opinion, because everything's about a number. Everything's about a statistic. Everything's about this. Sometimes you got to get people in the room and just say, look, trust me, something good's going to happen. If everything was looking at expense, right, revenue versus expenses, there's going to be some things that don't make sense. Some things like, oh, no, we're spending money here to get in front of people. And if we get in front of people, I'm going to bet on me that something good is going to happen. What is that something good going to be? New opportunity, new revenue, new money, new possibility, new something. See, that's what we're banking on. Now, if I put you in the room and you're not very good, you don't have enough confidence to bet on you. So you got to play the numbers, man. So I'm trying to gear you up to show you how to flip the switch and play at a higher frequency. I'm trying to play at a higher frequency. And sometimes it's instinct. Sometimes it's instinct, man. Like, this is good. I got to go. I got to take it. This is an opening. Boom, go. This is an opening. Boom, go. I think I've told you guys this, but one of the largest contracts I ever signed was a coaching contract in one of the most unlikely places. But I was doing a workshop. I didn't know how to promote. I didn't know how to market. I didn't know how to get people to the workshop back in the day. And only 2 people were coming, Calicia. 2 people were coming to my workshop. And my assistant tried to get me to cancel it at the time, Mary Lee. And I said, no, nope. These 2 people paid. These 2 people are going to get their money's worth. These 2 people paid, so therefore, these 2 people are going to get their money's worth. That's what I said. And one of those people, man, look at that skyline in Nashville. Man, I love Nashville. Those 2 people that paid came in. One of those persons was a CEO of a $40 million company. And on the first break, she said, you're exactly what we've been looking for. And I signed a 4-year deal. I'm not going to tell you how much it was worth, but it was worth a significant amount of money. And there was a lesson. Always show up. Always be good. Always over-deliver. Always bring value. Never underestimate. Always bring enthusiasm. Always bring your A game. I don't care if there's 1 person in the room or 10,000 people in the room. T.D. Jakes used to say, I didn't set out to be famous. I set out to be effective. And the more effective I became, the more famous I became. So, if you're out there watching this morning and you're saying, man, I'm ready to flip a switch. I'm ready to play at a higher frequency. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do, man. That's why I'm doing this 21-day series. Probably will turn to be a 28-day series. It's going to lead up to a 1-day event with me, the 29th, virtual event. I think it's like $57. And it'll be well worth it because I'm going to break down my whole growth system. Okay, but if you're out there watching this and you're interested in flipping a switch, here's what I'll tell you. I'm doing a free webinar October 6th, 5:30. It's going to be how to activate Donna Ross and reactivate that prey drive every day. You've been doing it a long time, Donna Ross. You got to activate and reactivate that prey drive every day. My granddad used to say, if you eat banana pudding every day for 10 years, you'll eventually get tired of eating it. And he was right. So we got to activate and reactivate that prey drive. October 6th, free webinar. We'll post it in the links. That's you need to be on that with me. If you want to come down to the hangar, see the private jet and the jets to open up your dreamer, I would encourage you to do that. Too many people let their dreams go to die. That's October 1st. And then just get on your calendar if you want to spend a full day with me, or go back and watch the replay of me breaking this stuff down. The whole growth system I've used, because people always ask me, how did you go from a high school basketball coach to where you are today? And I got a system. Over the last 20 years, I've developed a very strong growth system that I use. Teach it to all the companies I work with. Okay, and I'm about to announce a major partnership with me and a company very soon. So that's going to be October 29th. October 29, full day, flip the switch, how to be a monster, legendary creature in the world. So I hope you're out there. Hope this has been valuable for you. Man, it's made my drive a whole lot faster. I believe everybody needs a good coach in life. I believe you need somebody to activate and reactivate that prey drive every single day, folks. What takes years to build up can take seconds to tear down. We go to bed tired and we wake up hungry. It all goes to zero at midnight. And for all the people that have been winning, there comes a time when winter asks what you did all spring and summer. Don't ever buy your own hype, folks. Get up every day and go do it. And go get it. Right? There's the 505. One of my favorite places in the world. You guys have an incredible day. Coach Burt. Remember, October 6th, free webinar. October 29th, put it on your calendar. Boom, spend a day with me, okay? Spend a day with me virtually, and we will help you play at the highest frequency possible, because your dreams deserve it. Your life deserves it. Love you guys. Have a great day. Flip that switch.